Hello everyone and welcome back to another Custom Spotlight. We recently looked at Sonic and Tails, the Steam engines. So today we'll be rounding off Team Sonic with the one and only Knuckles. Wait. Aw, there goes all the grapes. So Knuckles here is pretty simple. In fact, he was probably the first one I finished of like the three. Knuckles was definitely the first one I finished. He's basically just a James, with which I converted into a tank engine. I converted this James into a tank engine and altered the model to look a little bit more like Knuckles. I gave him an angry expression because Knuckles is always ragey and angry and hot-headed. I'll admit it doesn't look the most like Knuckles, but I tried my best. He has green wheels because Knuckles has that green part on his shoes. I debated whether to give him green, red, or yellow wheels, but I thought green just looked a bit more visually appealing. He's very Christmassy, I'll admit. He has the letter K on his side, which is supposed to be like a tribal marking symbolizing his name, Knuckles. So, yeah. He has a nameplate on one side, not the other. Just like Sonic, he only has a nameplate on one side. So, basically what I was thinking with Knuckles is that he did once have two nameplates, but they came off, but one of them came off during one of his battles. So, yeah. He is numbered 94, which is just like Sonic being 91 and Tails being 92, is a reference to the year his game came out. Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic and 3 and Knuckles all came out in 1994. So, he's numbered 94. The back is where I did the most changes because I drew on rear windows, a rear bunker, and buffers. I would like to maybe someday alter him to actually have a proper buffer beam at the back and maybe like extended coal bunker or something, because it does look kind of dumb from the side. But, yeah. That's basically it for Knuckles. He's really just a James that's been slightly repainted. But he completes the trio, and he looks really good alongside his teammates, so I'm content with this. Maybe someday I'll, like, properly redo Knuckles, but for right now, I'm content with this. He doesn't run the greatest, as you can see, but that's why I was kind of pushing him along in the intro. He and Henry kind of share a chassis at the moment, and Henry is kind of MIA. But I'd like to maybe get a new chassis to replace it. But yeah, so with that basically completes not only Knuckles, but the entirety of Team Sonic. So, yeah. Where do we go from here? Well, I think these three need to get back to work. Between saving the galaxy, making inventions, and taking grapes to the market, these three have a lot of work to do. And they probably have someone who's trying to stop them. Maybe a story for another day. But until then, there might be another character who we need to touch on pretty soon. I have a few in mind, but there is one specific one that comes to my mind. Another character who's become pretty important to Sonic in recent years. You could say she's the fourth main. A main with a passion so sweet that there's just no way to hide from her. See you all then.